Hi guys. What if I told you everything that men are taught about female loyalty is wrong? Well, I'm your girlfriend now, and I'm gonna tell you something that 99% of women never will. Most men spend their entire lives trying to figure women out, and they still get it wrong. They think women are loyal to love, loyal to looks, loyal to money, or maybe even loyal to status. And if they provide enough affection, attention, or sex, they'll lock a woman down forever. But time and time again, you'll see men with all of that still get cheated on, still get left, still get replaced. Why? Because the truth is, women are not loyal to those things. Those things attract us, but they do not keep us. By the end of this video, you'll know the only thing women are truly loyal to. Not only will you understand it, you'll know exactly how to use it, even if you lack in every other area. And if you're ready to go even deeper, not to just attract women, but to make them stay obsessed with you long term, grab my book, Attraction Secrets. You'll find the link in the description. Let's get into it. Here's the brutal truth. Love does not keep a woman. If it did, divorce rates wouldn't exist. Women wouldn't cheat on men they claim to love. They wouldn't walk away from men they cried over, men they called their soulmates. Love is a feeling. It's temporary and it shifts. And it can fade under stress. Looks don't keep a woman. If they did, the most attractive men in the world wouldn't get effed over. And yet they do. Because looks might open the door, but they don't hold it shut. Money doesn't keep a woman. If it did, rich men would never get left. But women walk away from millionaires every day. Why? Because money alone doesn't cover what's missing inside. And status doesn't keep a woman. Celebrities, athletes, influencers, they get cheated on too. Even at the highest levels of fame, women still leave. So clearly it's not love, it's not looks, it's not money, and it's not even status. These things attract women, but they do not create loyalty. I want you guys to listen to me very closely here. The only thing that women are loyal to is stability. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking, well, Olivia, everything you just said, looks, money, status, equates to stability. So what are you talking about? Let me be clear here. When I say stability, I'm talking about emotional stability. A woman will betray love, lust, and even vows if stability is gone. Because at her core, a woman is wired to attach herself to the safest option. That's not a weakness, but it is biological. Psychologists call this attachment security. Decades of research confirm that women form deeper emotional bonds and lasting loyalty with men who make them feel safe, grounded, and certain about the future emotionally. That's why you'll see a woman cheat on the wealthy man that makes her feel anxious and nervous, but stay loyal to the broke man who gives her peace. Now, I know what some of you guys are probably thinking, but what about celebrities? What about athletes or billionaires whose wives have been with them for forever? Doesn't that prove women stay loyal for money? Let me shatter that illusion right now. Most men on the outside look at these high-profile marriages and assume, see, she's stuck around because he's rich. She's loyal because he provides luxury. But what you don't see is the chaos behind closed doors. You don't see the affairs, the disrespect, the constant power struggles. You don't see the night she's crying, the silent treatment, or the deals they make to keep up appearances. Media is built on mass. Public image is more important than personal truth to them. So when you see a woman who's with a celebrity man for 10, 20, even 30 years, understand this. Time doesn't equal loyalty. Sometimes she's staying because she's trapped in that lifestyle. Sometimes she's staying because the instability of leaving feels worse than the instability of staying. And let's get even more real. A lot of these so-called loyal wives are cheating on the side with trainers, assistants, or men who give them something their wealthy husbands don't. Why? Because the rich man might provide financial stability, but he destroys her stability. And when that disappears, women search for it elsewhere. Loyalty isn't about luxury, it's about stability. A mansion means nothing if her life inside of it feels unstable. This is why you should never measure a woman's loyalty by how long she stays with you. Measure it by why she stays. Is she there because she truly feels stable with you, or because she fears the chaos of leaving you? That's the difference. That's why women leave the perfect guy who provides everything on paper, but makes her feel unstable emotionally. For a woman, stability equals survival. Historically, the women who attached themselves to chaotic, unstable men did not survive long, and neither did their children. The instinct for stability is hardwired into the female psychology. So if you want her loyalty, you don't need to be the richest or best looking guy or most charismatic guy in the world. Women have left men who had all three. You just need to be the most stable one. For women, stability is a hierarchy. And if you don't understand this hierarchy, you'll get blindsided. At the top, the foundation is emotional stability. This is the non-negotiable. If you don't have this, everything else collapses. A woman will never trust a man who's emotionally weak. If your moods are chaotic, if you're reactive, if you break easily under pressure, she won't feel safe no matter what you provide for her. A man man who doesn't provide reliability is like a house with no foundation. It doesn't matter how pretty it looks on the outside, it will eventually crumble. Next is directional stability. This is the vision, the purpose, certainty about the future. Even if you're not rich yet, if you know where you're going, a woman feels secure in following you. And last is financial stability. Not wealth, but consistency. Women need to know that survival isn't a question, that bills are paid, structure exists, and she doesn't have to live in a constant fear of collapse. But here's the catch. Financial stability without emotional stability is worthless. That's why wealthy men still get cheated on. If she feels unsafe emotionally, the financial benefits will not keep her loyal. That's the hierarchy. Emotional first, directional second, financial third. Women are wired to value them in this exact order. Do you notice something? Emotional stability is the common denominator because it's the foundation. Directional and financial stability only matter if they add to that emotional foundation. Think of it like building a house. Finances and direction are the walls and the roof. Emotional stability is the foundation. And without the foundation, nothing stands for long. Stability doesn't require perfection, but it does require consistency. This means if you don't have money yet, or if you're still building your vision, you can still gain her loyalty as long as you provide security. Now, if you have this locked in, you can reinforce it with the other forms. Financial stability makes her feel secure in her survival. Directional stability makes her feel secure in her future. But don't get it twisted. If you lack emotional stability, money and vision won't save you. She might tolerate it for a while, but she won't stay loyal forever. But here's where most men get blindsided, because a woman can love you deeply and still leave if emotional stability disappears. That's why a lot of marriages collapse. That's why women cheat on perfect men. That's why women abandon good guys who give them everything on paper but cannot give them peace. She may still love you, she may still care, but her loyalty isn't tied to love, it's tied to stability. And once you stop providing that for her, she will instinctively seek it elsewhere. And as harsh as it may sound, a woman will leave a man she loves for a man she respects. And respect is always rooted in emotional stability for a woman. So how do you use this information to your advantage? Number one, prioritize self-control. Self-mastery is your number one weapon here. Don't lose your frame when life gets messy. Be the one she relies on when everything else feels shaky and questionable. Number two, add structure. You don't need to be rich, but you do need to be in control of your life. Pay your bills on time, keep your space in order, and handle your responsibilities. Show her that being with you means stability, not chaos, and that life with you will always move forward, not fall apart. Number three, lead with vision. A woman feels secure when she knows the man she's with has direction. You don't need to have everything figured out, but you have to know where you're going, have goals, have purpose, and move with certainty. When she sees you're a man building towards something, she feels safe trusting your lead. So guys, here's the bottom line. Women don't stay with men because of looks or money or status. They stay with the man who gives them stability, structure, and direction. If you master self-control, if you bring order to your own life and move with your vision, you'll stand out from 99% of the other guys she's ever met. That's what makes her trust you, follow you, and fight to keep you. And if you're serious about taking control of your dating life, don't just stop at this video. Grab Attraction Secrets and lock this into your mindset permanently. The link is in the description. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.